Hi. Finally, I feel little satisfied. For a very long time, I think it's been like 2 to 3 years, I was stuck in the same weight of like 95 to 98. I was always in this bulky, bloated face. So suddenly it hit in my brain. So when I'm going to show my ripped face, I want to make myself a little sculpted. So one fine day, I've taken a decision that I have to shed a weight of somewhere around 10 to 15 kg. But it's practically very hard because I have a muscle composition higher than the fat. So for me to lose a weight, I have to lose muscles as well. I have to go on a lot of diet, proper time period of eating food, before sleeping. I should have a proper sleep and recovery and all those things. So the past 1 week, I'm gonna speak the fact what I've done for the past 1 week. For the past 1 week, what I've done, it's like I did not go through some major dieting and all. I did not even have it in my mind that I have to reduce my weight by cutting down the carbs intake or cutting down the amount of food intake. What I did technically, I had reverse engineered my digestive mechanism. That's what I did. I always say about this: when you increase your metabolic rate, your body actually goes into breaking down the fats more than into the glucose ATP. So basically, you always burn fat even while you're resting. So I'll just tell you 3-4 facts which I followed in this past 10 days to come down from 95 to 89. I really think it's a big achievement because for me to reduce that 6 kg, it's like 6 kg of muscles come fat, but majorly it won't be muscle because I was already made of mostly muscles. Because like the reason to put down the weight to 89 is like to regain my athletic ability. I was not able to run. I suck at running. I hardly even cannot run a 1 kilometer at a full stretch. I stopped at some 600, 800 meters because of gasping breath. My lungs were not in a good condition. So what I did, I was just thinking in my mind, every 2 days once, I should do a 10K, either daily 5K or 2 days once 10K, but it's really hard. I even did not do a complete 10K. I did speed walk, I did jogging, little bit of sprinting here and there. And major thing which I changed in the lifestyle is that I've stopped eating after 7 p.m. I don't know, it's very difficult for a lot of you guys because most people are into working professional, everybody on a hectic schedule. Someone to finish their day by 7 o'clock by eating is very hard. Even I even suggested my colleagues, they just said no, it's practically impossible because our con call is going to get over by 7:30. Then we have to go home, relax, then we'll have the meal by somewhere around 8:30 to 9. Guys, practically we are poisoning ourselves. That's what I've learned. It's amazing to eat before 6:37 and close your day and spend for 3 hours just calm your nervous system and then going to sleep by 10:30, 11. Again waking up by 6:37 and resetting a cycle. I think that is the major portion which I changed in my lifestyle in this past 10-15 days. I feel amazing, really speaking. I've got a lot more confident. I think my pecs are a little bit visible nowadays. I always had the bloating issue, guys. Even I can say I'm just some average fit guy, but still I had bloating issue because I was having my meal by somewhere around 9:30, 10. Lot of junks, pizzas, fried rice by around 11:30, 12. Sometimes I start by 10 o'clock and then I eat by night 12 o'clock, 12:30, even 1 o'clock. That fucked me up in a literally royal way. Even though I work out, I did a lot of stuffs. I was agile, moving around everything, but still I fucked up in my meal plan because of the timing which I had. So now again to further reduce from this 89 to 80 is my goal actually. I'm trying to go down to 80 and I just want to see how I look in the 80 kg. Probably even more ripped, even more fibers, a lot of visible. Probably I just want to cut down 10 years of life. I mean cut down 10 years of my age and I want to go back to the way I looked in my college days. I was an athlete, basketball player. I just want to look like that. I want to be agile one more time while I was in like 21, 22, how I was. And you won't believe what is the crazy thing I've done. Even for that crazy thing, I've got scolded by, I've got demeaned by a lot of people around me, even including my relatives, parents, everyone. I quit my job. I'll tell you why is that. Because I literally go to job by around 9:30, 10, and my evening, post-evening call finishes by somewhere around 7:30 to 8. So after that, I come back to home, I work out. It takes another 1 hour. Again 1 hour to meal prep, eat. Let's say literally I go down to sleep by somewhere around 12 o'clock. But at 12 o'clock my nervous system is not reset. My nervous system is still in a fight mode that it is so awake and I'm not able to sleep. Again I fucked up in my sleep routine. I didn't even woke up till like 2:33. Again I have to calm myself. Then I sleep somewhere around 3:30. Again wake up by around 8:39. Oh my god, I fucked up. It literally, you won't believe it. It aged me a lot. I was not even feeling good about myself, irrespective of working out so hard, looked in a good shape and everything, but still I fucked up with my timing. My neurological system reset is very bad, so I was not able to enjoy any of those existence, But right now, since I had to quit my job, my last day is day after tomorrow. After that, I'm planning for a 90 days complete reset cycle for myself. And I know I might sound crazy, but guys, if you cannot spend an entire 90 days to make yourself right, to make your internal organs right, to make your posture right, to make you look good in a better enhanced way, just 90 days out of your lifetime, just because fear of losing your career or fear of losing track that no, I might not get hired by another company in this because I have a gap of unexplained 90 days, then guys, you've been fooled. You've been royally scammed by all this procrastinating social people around you. They're not looking in good shape. They are not even achieved anything in their life, but they always will be there to blame you on something. Whenever you take hard decision for yourself in your life to change yourself on something, everybody will be there around you to poke you there, say that you're doing wrong. And I take this as a challenge when a lot of people come and say that I'm doing wrong. Shit, guys, I want to jump into it. I want to do that. I want to fucking do that. So that's the reason I quit my job. And I'm going to go on 90 days hard challenge on myself. In these 90 days, my first priority goal is to shrink myself to a reducible extent. And I want to feel myself agile and athletic how I was in my 21-22. Because if this middle-aged phase, if I miss this, I'm going to end up fucking up in hospital. I'm going to end up going to rehab. I'm going to end up meeting orthos. I'm going to end up meeting a lot of chiropractors for my muscle pain, bone pain, alignments. Why this shit I have to go through that? Because losing is 90 days. Literally not going to cost me. Hardly I'm going to lose a salary of some 2 to 3 lakh. Might be. Let it be. If you can't even think about putting your lifestyle and salary for a pass for at least 3 months to work on yourself to be in the best shape of your life, which you ever could be, then why the fuck are you even existing in this earth? This is my question to all the people who poked on my decision, all the people who came back and questioned me, why are you doing this? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Are you mentally right? Lot of nonsense stuff. People are every day ask me a question. I just smile and say, I'm not gonna spend for hospital. I'm not gonna sit in a long queue waiting for the doctor to come and examine what is wrong and tell me at my 40s. No guys, literally no. I wanna jump around, I wanna move faster, I wanna swim, I wanna play basketball, I wanna roam the world, literally, if I have money. I want to enjoy the nature. I want to be the best example for anyone at my age. Looking at me, they shouldn't say that no, at 35, 40, I become no, I can't concentrate on myself, I can't work on myself. I'm going to show the middle finger to everyone. If you can't give 90 complete days to transform yourself, to become the best version of yourself, what is the purpose of even earning money? What is the purpose of even building houses? What is the purpose of even saving a lot of properties, monetary, and all this stuff? If you are not in the right shape or if you are not in the right healthy position to enjoy what you've earned it. And I don't think so. It's pointless and meaningless. Everything goes to zero. I don't want to be that guy. And I am not that guy. And I want to finish this video by saying this. This is what I wanted to do for the past 10 years. As soon as I finished college by I think 2015, I just hardly stayed 2 months in hometown. People started questioning, when are you going to go to work? When are you going to earn? When are you going to achieve something in future? Why the fuck I want to achieve something which I don't want, literally. I will do in a slow-paced manner how I want to do it. It's not because for compensating others or surrounding people for satisfaction. I want to indulge myself, I want to urge myself into something which I don't want to do. That's what all I've done for the past 10 years. And I regret it. And I regret and don't regret. Because right now I'm little financially got little upper hand in myself. I've got little freedom. I've got money. I'm not going to go broke down. I've got some savings. I've got some freedom because of the corporate life which I've had for the past 10 years. And I'm going to utilize that as well. But still, I need this pause to become the best version of myself. So guys, take this 90 days challenge and transform yourself however you want yourself to be, so that you can do better things, in coming future. And I'm sure this is a middle-age crisis. All the middle-aged men better build your strength, stamina, build yourself inch by inch. Do not listen to anyone. Do not get motivated by this shit corporate, motivation, to earn heavy money. I'm sure I encourage that. Earning money is a good thing. But if you're not there yourself to enjoy that, what is the fucking reason of earning even money? It puts back to a question, money is just literally a paper. It's just an RBI promising that so and so you're having a worth of to, buy a product or something. Because the 100 rupees you're having now will not have the same value after 10 years. It will be literally equal to 10 rupees or 1 rupee. That's how this economy is moving. It is so shit. But the body which you're going to acquire, it will always be with you. It is not going to deteriorate or it is not going to, depreciate in coming years. And you will be healthy and fitter than any age group of people around you. And you can be the best example. So take yourself a little time. So follow me for upcoming, transformation videos. And I'm literally going to post. I think by next month I'm moving hometown, and I'll be accessing to the best air, best water, best food. So whatever I've lost in this 10 years, I'm going to regain it back in this coming 90 days, and I'm going to become the bestest version of myself. And I'm going to post a transformation video as well. So follow me for a lot more exciting contents, motivational videos. And again, disclaimer: I'm not that best at what I do. I'm best at being myself. That's what I always project. I literally even don't want anyone to follow my protocol or not. Whatever you have right now, enhance it and do it little better, every day. 1% of better at single day, you'll become 100% better within 100 days. That's my motto. Start small, increase it, enhance it, become the fullest version of yourself. See you. Bye-bye.